Diva Abdul here on Riverside, and we have our own webpage here at Riverside. So you can go to divabdul.riverside.com, and that'll take you to our show page, and you can see where all you can listen to us. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify. At Spotify, we're no longer going to be on the video, and I'll explain here in a minute. YouTube, which is Diva Abdul 541, Amazon, iHeartRadio, and Deezer. So Deezer's new. I just added Deezer this week. So basically, this week I changed our host from Spotify to Riverside because Riverside gave us this great page. And what they did was, which was cool, they uploaded all of our episodes onto YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, so if anybody wants to revisit our old episodes or old interviews, there are hundreds now on YouTube.
oh my God.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Wow.
if you subscribed, I apologize because you got spammed with emails. I know I did. I'm sitting there. It just kept going and going and going, and it was like in batches.
And what is the address, the web page address for for Riverside?
It's divabdul.riverside.com, and that'll have all the buttons where you can listen to the show. So, and like I said, I did add Deezer this week too. Everybody uses Deezer. Alrighty, so we have Jen here tonight,
Hey, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
and we have Miss Anna.
Hello. I'm at Kazi Hooch on X and Instagram.
And tonight, once again, we have our CEO, Sutton. And so if you hear purring noises, that's my cat. She's just happy to be here. So I'm going to ask her for a raise, though, later because I did a lot of work this week.
Yeah, you did. The tech department deserves an increase for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about the page. So did you guys see the Ryan Gosling stuff with Deidre this week?
Yes. That was
Yeah.
very interesting. That was very cool.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling did a interview, and he said he used to watch Days of Our Lives, and well, I guess sounds like he still currently does. And his inspiration for acting is Deidre because,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he said, 1 minute she's being a normal Marlena, and the next minute she's possessed. And he thought that just basically it was a good range, and he's like, and she got possessed again, and then this this made it all over the social media. So Deidre made a video, and she invited him to come visit the studio. Yes, and he made a video, and he accepted.
Very
So
cool.
so maybe
Very cool.
yeah, maybe we'll luck out and get Ryan Gosling on Days of Our Lives sometime.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Just even if it was just a cameo, just or Leo bumps into him and like has a secret crush on Ryan Gosling and thinks
Oh, yeah.
that's who he is or something. It turns out he isn't, or something fun like that. That would be fun. That's
Yeah.
awesome though. It's so fun when you hear about actors and actresses that watch our show, that watch, I mean, our soap, and have for decades maybe. And it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, the interviewer was kind of rude though, and was a bit mocking of soap operas, and Deidre even was being shady with him, and she's like, I think can't remember what the guy's name was, but she said, I think it was might have been Josh. She's like, Josh, this is Deidre Hall, like, you know what I mean? Trying
Right.
to, yeah, because in case he didn't know who she was.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So that's all over social media. Everybody wants to watch this
Interesting.
video. Yeah. And the Day Players, the band of Days Actors, is going to be in Pittsburgh on June 24th. And Marianne and I got tickets. We will be there.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. So anybody wants to come over and say hello. I was joking with Marianne. Maybe we could sell meet and greets of us for
Yeah, there you go. $100.
Maybe I'll bring.
That's,
I think if I bring Sutton, people might actually pay to see Sutton in person. But
there you go. The diva of dual cat. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. He'll be the next Haji.
It sounds like y'all need to get like a before or after, like at least group photo or something with the guys or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. We bought the meet and greets. So,
Okay, awesome.
yeah. So yeah. So looking forward to that.
That's so cool.
And the other thing with news, did you guys see that The Bold and the Beautiful was going to have a subscription app, and they're going to have all their episodes on there?
Oh,
yeah.
really? Going back to the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, the beginning was only like what, the late '80s, but
yeah,
yeah.
Lauren Koslow was
Yeah.
on there though. She
Wow.
transferred from Young and the Restless to Bold and the Beautiful when it first started, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be fun to go back and watch some of her old episodes from that.
Yep, she was Margot Lindley, and Joe Mascolo was on there too. He was
That's
Massimo
right.
Morone.
That's right.
Marcelino or something.
Yeah, Massimo. Yeah, he had a great. Yeah, he basically was kind of the same character as Stefano, except for he wasn't into mad scientists and all that.
Yeah.
So
That would be fun. Oh, that's so cool. See, Days of Our Lives needs to figure out how to do that too.
Yes.
They absolutely need to do that. It's so ridiculous. I would get that subscription in a minute.
Me too.
yeah, yeah, it would be nice just to like even just randomly pick a year and just start watching episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah. So hopefully something happens, but who knows? Alrighty. So let's start with this week of Days of Our Lives. And we really only saw a little bit of it, but Jeremy and Julie. So Julie could finally celebrate because one of her cousins is not a kidnapper.
Yes.
There you go. Well, it's funny because I wish she had said something along the lines of, I don't have the best track record or something like that. But she would never admit that, though.
No.
She would never admit that. But I think that would be, she even had to admit she questioned Jeremy a little bit once she found out he ran from police. But up to that point, she was totally supportive. But yeah, those were nice scenes. I'm actually Jeremy's really grown on me since all that.
Yeah, and he's going to be gone in April. So
But I think they should give him the money anyway, even if he doesn't want to take it. I mean, which I know that he had different reasons for doing it than that, but they ought to still send him off with some money, when he leaves.
Yeah.
I think he should. I think that they should insist.
well, he's probably going to be unemployed. You can use
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to move back to New York, where the cost of living is a lot higher than it is in Salem, USA. Small town Salem, which looks really big town when you look at the AI generated views, but yeah, and on a teacher's salary, that's rough. So I think he should at least get something donated for the kids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that
should
makes
do
sense.
something. But meanwhile, Stephanie's falling. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, so Stephanie gets visited by EJ, and EJ just lied through his teeth.
Yep.
Totally forgot that he told Rolf to take care of Stephanie and Jeremy, and just insisted that he would never harm her, and she's a valued employee, and she totally bought it.
Yep.
EJ, seriously, I'm already pre-nominating EJ's Diva of the Week. This I don't even think it's going to be unanimous, because just for that performance and the crap he pulled at the end of the week too.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's a toss up between him and Kristen.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
Well, I think maybe we should have a more detailed category this week of the most diva on both ends of the spectrum or something. Like
Yep.
but the one had diva moves as bookends for the week, like the bad and the good. Because he saved the day at the end of the week, but he lied through his teeth at the beginning of the week.
Well, EJ's not boring, and he
Yep.
makes stuff happen.
Yep.
And it's someone like you kind of would want to be friends with because
Yeah.
if you need a dirty deed,
Yep.
he's your man.
Or a good one. Occasionally he comes through with a good one.
Yeah. So poor Stephanie is still not in good shape and is pretty traumatized. And it seems like she wants to spend time with Jeremy instead of Alex. That's what kind of what it looked like. So that was all going on, but who's Marlena go to talk to? Leah.
I love that relationship.
I love those two though.
Yeah, they're great and they're real life friends, but it's like Leo voluntarily left the country with Dimitri. Okay, yeah, he hit his head. So,
Yeah.
but that really doesn't compare to what happened to Stephanie.
True. And that she said she would told Kayla she would look out for her, watch out for her daughter
Yeah.
and stuff. But also, I thought the funniest line was, and who was it that said it? Was it EJ or who was it that said when they said, "Well, has had a head injury," or something like that, and I think it was EJ or somebody said something like, "So he's pretty much the same as he usually is." I can't remember now what setting that was in, but it was maybe at the pub or something. I can't remember now, but it was funny. It was just like, so pretty much, or maybe it was at the hospital, but it was like, well, he has a head injury right now, or he's not he's not tracking very well because he's had a brain injury or something from this whole thing, and whoever it was, I think it was EJ, but whoever it was responded with, so pretty much he's acting like his usual self. And I was like, that was a good line.
Yeah, yeah, I can't remember who did that or if that was the Hernandez, because I think they were talking about him this week too. Yeah, Leo
It
had
might have
a
been
really,
Rafe. It might have been Rafe.
it
Could
might
have
have
been
been him.
nice.
Yeah, and Leo also had a visit from Gwen this week, and they went at it again.
Yeah. I miss that friendship.
I'm surprised they haven't reconciled for real by now. I mean, that they really are. They're not even frenemies at this point. It's
Yeah.
yeah. So Leo's like, you're just here to figure, see what's going on. You're not really here to check on me. And
Mhm.
yeah, he's right. So it's sorry, I have a hard time remembering what happened at the beginning of the week. I just remember they had a bit of a showdown.
Yeah.
Oh, and
It
then
took me
so
forever to get through the first couple of episodes this week. I kept losing. I kept stopping and playing games or doing. I was like, obviously, it's not keeping my attention span very well. Got better later, but still no Kate. But
I know I
Yeah.
can't.
What is Kate?
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, I'm so bad. I have a hard time watching TV and staying off my phone at the same time. Like that's just hard.
Yeah, me too. But especially when it's slow moving.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I do well, and then I'll just grab my phone during the commercial. And this is any show, this is not just days. And then I'll just forget to get off the phone when the commercial's back
Yeah,
on.
that happens too.
Yeah, so after EJ bullshitted with Stephanie, he somehow tracked Liam. Oh, before that happened, I'm sorry. Ari left to go get some breakfast for her and Liam, and she put the sock on the knob, which everybody knows means do not disturb. Is
Yep.
there's sex going on. Everybody knows what
Yeah.
that's what that means. And Gabby shows up and bangs on the door anyway and insists on coming in. And
Yeah.
Liam lets her in, but he says his name is Gage. So he called him by his son's name, and his son was with his mother overnight. And then EJ shows up later, and he drops a bomb saying that he took care of Vivian, and we find out that Vivian's death certificate got filed.
Oof.
Yeah, so he basically was threatening Liam a bit, and EJ actually had a bodyguard, which I've
Yep.
never. I mean, that's smart. I mean, he should probably have a bulletproof vest, considering how many times he's been shot.
That's true.
By
And
family alone, not to mention other people.
yeah, there was Rachel, and then Sammy, and then
Yep.
that guy working for Clyde.
Will.
Well, that's 4 times. Yeah. Maybe they should start using silver bullets instead.
Yeah, maybe.
These regular bullets aren't working. And and this week, our Wednesday was the last episode for Marissa Reyes, who played Ari.
I.
Yeah, and
Oh, I didn't realize that was her last episode. Darn it.
yeah, they really didn't do anything special for her at all, and she gave some interviews and said this week that she left her own. She wanted to do something different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the new Ari's coming in April sometime. And I gotta say, the new Ari, I just saw a picture of her. She looks just like Sherry. She looks
Oh,
just like Gabby.
Wow.
Hmm.
that's good.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be twinning. So, news of Vivian's death goes around Salem. Maggie was pretty happy about it.
Yep.
I am so glad she mentioned the sarcophagus.
Yep.
'Cause-
And they didn't say she was all broken up about her death.
Yeah, because Xander was kind of surprised that she was so giddy about it.
Yeah.
She's like, well, she did lock me up in the sarcophagus. So I thought, I'm glad they gave that shout out, because that was awful. Well, that was crazy back then.
That
was crazy what she did to Carly Manning.
Right. Yeah, that was actually that was a good redo of a storyline, though, because we didn't think. I think Carly was back at that time for the second time, but
yeah.
but it was Maggie, and then I think then Brady, but Vivian in the I can't even say that word. So sarcophagus, yeah.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. Thank you.
Sarcophagus or sarcophagus, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that was when Grady. Then when Brady turned gray. I guess I could call him Grady for Gray Brady.
Okay.
He had it was first. I think it might have been the first time he had the beard or the scruff, and just kind of he went off. He started drinking and drugs and all that stuff. So that was when he was bad, Dark Brady, or Mean Brady or whatever. And he was. I remember that when to get even, he put Vivian in there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, I like that storyline. I mean, I know people say rerun, but I mean, if you're going to take a storyline and take history of the show and give it a nice little spin, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
So, Philip actually had an interesting reaction to Maggie. Yeah. What did you think?
Vivian.
Yeah.
He kind of admitted he kind of felt bad, but.
Wait, what was the question?
Philip.
His reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he was a little bit sad about it.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, and he was talking to Gabby about it. And then
Xander.
And Xander, yeah. Yeah, well, Xander was thrilled. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he talked to Gabby, he was a little bit emotional and he told her that he loved her. And she said the same back to him. So, and love. So we all know it's not going to last. But I actually like them. I think they're a cute couple.
Yeah. But-
Speaking of couples, Tate and Holly.
Oh, God.
I thought this was hilarious.
That was funny. Yeah. She's like, this has never happened before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that
Get
was
used to it. That's not going to be the last time that happens.
Yeah.
Tate or Holly.
when he's
Yeah.
like 19, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. That was funny. But that's how they figured out. You can tell a story, but that was funny.
Ugh.
Yeah. Tate wasn't. What's the good way to say? I'm trying to find a good
Wasn't
way.
able to perform.
Yeah.
When they had the whole house there, they had the whole mansion, the Kyriakis, Casa Kyriakis to themselves,
Yeah.
and they couldn't get it on.
Yeah, usually it's an opposite problem with the 19-year-old boys that they're excited all the time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so they figured out it was the supplements, that was the only thing he's been doing differently.
Yeah.
Still, I'm sorry, that's just hilarious.
And it was just like that, you know?
It's like, that, like, well, I can't perform. Must be those pills. So,
Oh
I mean,
my
I thought about looking up to see if antipsychotic drugs do that, what the side effects are, but I really didn't bother. I don't know if you guys know if that's a side effect. Was the
Well, Sarah told Holly on the
Yeah.
phone while they were still in bed
oh,
that sexual issues, like issues, which could be a variety of things, I guess, but she did
Sexual
mention
problems.
problems. That was mentioned.
Ugh.
yeah, and she told them that her blood work showed that she was taking antipsychotic medicine. So that's when, and then I think Brady showed Marlena, and Marlena confirmed that those supplements aren't supplements, and they were the antipsychotic medicines that Rachel would have been on.
Yeah.
So,
Now, how did Brady later in the week draw the conclusion that Sophia gave him to Rachel?
I have no idea.
I feel like I missed something.
No, they did not explain it.
Okay.
Nope. Because the only way he would have figured that out is he would have talked to Rachel,
Yeah.
and Rachel would have said, "Oh, I got it from Sophia." So why would we not have that scene? That scene would have been very
Yeah.
pivotal.
That
Yeah.
was weird.
I
Yeah,
thought maybe I missed something or something. I'm like,
That's
wait
what I
a
was
second.
thinking too. They must have cut it or something, or else the continuity engineer was off again for spring
Yeah.
break.
seriously, what is going on? I mean, the continuity has been so bad lately.
Yeah.
I mean, because this hearing was supposed to have happened like a month ago. The Stefano will being read, that was supposed to happen a while ago, and no one even mentions it at this point. Theo's been home for weeks, and he's been driving and doing all the things, but he still can't go back to work, or he's partially back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the dialogue is not following the storyline.
Yeah.
A lot of these, yeah, it's pretty disappointing. So, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Oh yeah,
Rachel.
yeah, Rachel. Yeah, those scenes, we should have saw those scenes, because we should have seen Rachel deny it and then just be mortified to realize what Sophia did, and Sophia used her. But maybe they did that because it was on Marlena's brain that Rachel was still messing with people and was still,
Yeah.
yeah. So that didn't make any sense that Brady knew Sophia did it, but he didn't tell Marlena until. Wouldn't that been important to tell her like before the
You would
hearing?
think.
Oh my God. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, before I get to the hearing, though, I want to switch to Sean and Jada. So Sean doesn't want to live with Belle and have Belle shower
Take care
him
of
and
him.
take care of him. She said it would have been awkward, but he's okay with Jada doing it.
Yeah. Oh, get it.
And they're both exes, so like, what difference does it make? And Jada's Sean's boss.
Yeah, that's a big red flag.
So I guess we're gonna see Jada bathing Sean pretty soon.
Hey, did Days of Our Lives sorry to interrupt. Did Days of Our Lives post a picture or a name or anything for the new Ari? Because I couldn't find that.
I thought I saw it a while ago,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I can't remember her name.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry to interrupt. I
Yeah, you're
I
good.
just did a quick search thinking maybe I could find her, and it didn't come up. So
And JJ walks into the hospital rooms. He assumed Sean told on him, and actually Sean didn't, but JJ hands in his badge anyway.
oh man.
Yeah. Are we losing JJ again?
I don't know. I mean, I thought he was back for a while, but maybe I don't know.
Maybe he'll go back to being a paramedic.
Well, there's still an opening, yeah.
Especially in Salem.
Till Hobby's recast again and shows up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be a bummer if they wrote him off again. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, if you're not gonna make him a cop, then find something for him and lighten him up and get him.
Yeah. He's always so serious.
Yeah, and he needs laid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Find him a
But
girl,
do you
please.
think there could be a triangle between Jada and Sean D and JJ?
I
Did
think they're
JJ?
gonna
Huh?
maybe Sean Bell and Jada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, who's there
Yeah.
for JJ? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Age-wise, maybe Sarah. But they're not gonna do that.
No.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
don't know.
I don't know.
That's a tough one. Yeah, he can't date any Hortons, so that's out.
Yeah.
Maybe Gabby. She's a little bit older for him, though.
I like Philip and Gabby together.
Yeah,
They had a
too.
sweet scene.
Yeah.
Can be Gwen because they're half brother and sister.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to be gone because I don't see much for him to be doing. So I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Maybe he could be the new Sweet Bits manager since
Yeah.
Chanel will be having another baby instead of having a baby. And as a anyway, just a thought.
Yeah. So one scene we did see though was Rachel told Brady that he was cool with her dating Sarah. She was cool with her.
Yeah.
So they left that in there, but they didn't. Oh,
Leave the other person.
Ansi11123 said JJ and Sarah are cousins. Son of a bitch.
I was gonna say I thought maybe they were related. Okay.
Oh, she's a Horton.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hortons. Yeah, Hortons.
Wait, but no, they're not. She's Maggie's daughter, but Neil's daughter.
Right.
She's not Maggie's.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically, she's not a Horton. She was just kind of.
Yeah, but that would still be pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Good point, though.
Well, crazier things that have happened on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Uncle Max dated his nieces. So
Oh
Ooh.
God.
I can never
Oh,
let go of that one.
And
oh,
Tony and Renee.
It's my annual time to remind everyone that the squish name that I had for Chelsea and Max was Chunkle for Chelsea and
Oh,
Uncle.
oh, so I called Chelsea and
yeah.
Stephanie Uncle Fucker. That was my nickname for
Oh,
the kid.
And
ouch.
then you had Frankie and Eve.
I forgot
Legally,
about that. Well, they were adopted, but still, I mean,
yeah.
sorry, I'm adopted and I didn't date any of my cousins. I mean, or nieces
But
or
you know
nephews
what?
or uncles or.
Eve wasn't Kim's daughter though. She was Gabrielle and Shane's, right?
Yeah, Eve was Gabrielle and Shane's. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, I forgot about Gabrielle. Man, that's been a while. Okay, and Ansi11123 said Sarah's adopted by Mickey. So I guess she's saying they're
Yeah.
cousins by adoption.
Okay.
So
Still, it'd
and
be awkward.
Anna, so you weren't tempted by any of your adopted cousins?
No.
I thought a couple of them were cute, but I never would have thought of marrying them or dating them. Right?
Yeah.
No, there's just some lines you don't cross.
Yep.
You never know. Oh my God. Okay. All right, we'll go to the hearing. So we all knew Kristen wasn't going to behave,
Nope.
and everybody told her to behave.
Which was the first sign that she wasn't going to behave.
Of course not.
Well, the judge was being a hard ass, though. When Kristen recanted her story and said, "Oh yeah, I didn't shoot EJ," the judge wanted to give her 7 years in prison. When she already served time for saying she did it.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling a lot of sympathy for her.
Yeah, all the crap she has
I
done.
was gonna say
Away
when
with.
she got pardoned or pardoned for whatever other heinous stuff she did before. She, technically speaking, they all should be in prison for something
Yeah.
or other.
Real.
Except for a couple of the kids.
Yeah,
Like
even then,
Thomas and Charlotte.
yeah, even then, it's questionable. They're likely to commit future offenses.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
yeah, Rachel should be in juvie at this point.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah. So Kristen pretty much goes ballistic, and she made a comment. Rachel will be looked after by Marlena. So she's the one who opened to that door because Marlena was not going to testify.
Yep.
Yep. So Marlena got called in, and basically she said that Rachel needs to go back to Bayview.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Well,
just questioning why Bayview is the only option for mental health care in the whole region. I mean, it's kind of sad.
definitely.
Yeah, it was pretty much every psycho killer on the show has been in Bayview.
And then gets out.
And then killed again.
Yeah, and is not any better off. Maybe worse.
Yeah, I think the only character that actually really got fixed from being a serial killer was Ben Weston.
Oh,
And
yeah.
maybe Claire.
Well, and Abigail was there at one point, but she was not for being a killer, but she was there for a little bit. And
Oh.
she got it. I mean, I think for the DID maybe or for something.
Oh, she did kill
Yeah.
Andre. Or
Yeah, that's right. She did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
Well, she was a serial killer. That was just
A one timer.
yeah.
A one off.
Rachel really never had a chance. Okay.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah.
She's Victor's great granddaughter, and Stefano raised her mother. What kind of chance did this girl have?
And Brady too. Brady had
And her grandma, Kristen's mom, kind of a Looney Tune herself. So, And I think it's kind of interesting that thinking about how Brady, my brain segued to, okay, Brady, we've talked about now he's the brain trust. He's the one that figures
Yep.
everything out. And now that baton is also being passed to Tate.
Yeah.
Because Tate's the one that figured out when he couldn't perform, he started putting two and two together.
Yeah.
And he was acting like Holly was for a couple of minutes there. He realized the light bulb went on. So I'm like, maybe there can be changes. Maybe people can change from being complete idiots. I don't know.
Yep.
No, this is Tate and his penis, though.
But it was just because
So
had
the
he
one
not
brain-
had problems getting it up, he would have never figured it out.
Yeah, the one brain cell that he had down below.
Yep.
What the hell? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He
So
finally remembered he's Shane's grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
that's true. But
That's true. Yeah. Shane
so
was
there's
always
hope.
pretty smart. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So back to the Kristen's hearing. So the judge rules that Rachel needs to go back to Bayview, and I have to say, the acting by Stacy. If looks could kill, Kristen's look towards Marlena would have dropped dead.
Yep.
I kind of wonder if Deidre went home that night and was like, should I hire extra security?
Yep.
That was serious. That was some serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stacy needs to put in this year for lead actress, or
Yeah.
she wants to put in for supporting, fine, but holy shit. I mean, I would have peed my pants if somebody would have looked at me like that.
She channeled her Patty Weaver.
Oh my
I know. Patty Williams, I'm sorry.
Patty Williams. Yeah.
And Weaver was on days, but
Yeah. She played the nut on Young and the Restless too.
how funny.
Good at it.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, to me though, if I was an actress, I would rather be like Crazy Kristen than
Oh yeah.
Some of the like Stephanie. Yeah, I'd rather be Kristen than Stephanie.
Yeah.
I think that'd be more fun.
Or Hattie.
I didn't like Hattie that much. I didn't care for her. Or Calliope. I would say Calliope Jones.
Calliope, yeah.
Would have been awesome. But yeah, no, I'd rather. I think playing someone a little crazy is kind of fun. But
Fun, yeah.
So that was just fantastic. And then poor Rachel gets told she has to go back to Bayview, and that did not go over too well with her.
No, not at all.
That was a good job, though.
Which, of course, this just means that this is going to make her that much nuttier. She was just starting to kind of maybe possibly be reformed a little bit. And now this is going to make things even worse because the oppositional defiance and all of that stuff is still going to be there. And now she's really pissed because this is not how she was told it was going to end. So.
Yeah, and it seems like this new Rachel, too, is not really showing that much of a softer side like the other actress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alice, I can't remember her last name. Yeah, she had like it seemed like she was near the end of her run. She was Rachel was a little happier, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and she was definitely. I thought all three of them are good. Have been good. But remember the first recast, the first of the older recasts, that girl was like bad seed times 12.
Oh yeah.
And then they brought in the girl that's now going to be playing Laura Ingalls, and she was sort of a refreshing change in that she did have a softer side. They wrote her softer, and she did show that. And then now if we're back to, oh boy, look out, bad seed is back in spades, but I don't know. It's it'll be interesting, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean I'm ready to stay away from Bayview for a while.
Yeah. I'm kind of tired of Sophia being there. I love that she got out. Well, we'll talk about that later in the week, I'm sure.
Yeah. If you guys have anything else to say about Rachel and the hearing. And Belle, the judge was not happy with Belle.
Oh, she ripped a new one.
She's like, "Well, when did you know that Rachel did the shooting and it wasn't Kristen?" She's like, "Well, Kristen was kidnapped at the time, and yeah, judge was not happy.
Nope.
In a sense, she should have recused herself. But I thought the judge was the one who made her be the
Yeah.
attorney.
Yeah.
I mean, and you let EJ represent Johnny, and EJ was the victim. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, judge needs to blame herself a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's
the
all
only
this
thing that
time?
I did when we talk about the second court case that she was involved in later in the week, I did like her in some of those parts, but I would say also she might be the first judge in Salem that did not actually take an under the table bribe.
That's
So
good.
I mean, at least she has principles. That's I can say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So the second one was the adoption of Cutie Patootie baby Travis.
Oh,
Yeah, that kid is so cute.
he is cute. Did you see the side eye he gave at one point though? There was one scene where they did a close up of him and he was given like a side eye and it cracked me up so bad that they caught that. Yeah, he's a cutie. Oh, and you could tell. I love the way the actors played with him. Connected with him. You could
Mhm.
tell they were just so happy to be his parents and everything. And I'm glad for once that ended up in a good place. But
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was drama there, of course. So Belle was representing them, and EJ came by too. And then the judge still was not happy with Belle.
No.
And then Melinda comes in with Sophia. So yeah, that was a bit dramatic. And um, at one point, Belle the judge really didn't want to hear from Belle at all. And EJ steps in and asks to represent Johnny and Chanel. And they agreed to let him do it. And he just rips Sophia a new asshole right there in front
Yeah.
of
it was
everybody.
great. It was great. See, and I thought I had fast forwarded some parts to get towards the end, and so I thought, did I miss the part where they behind the scenes decided to have EJ represent them? But you're saying that happened in real time
Yeah.
there because they could all see that the judge wasn't wanting to hear from Bell at all.
Right.
So EJ stepped in. Okay. Because I thought maybe I missed a scene where they all agreed that was going to happen or something. So I was like,
Yeah.
because Johnny and Chanel accepted it pretty quickly, but I think it's because they realized that the judge was not happy with Bell. So it
Yeah.
was like,
That was
okay,
in a lot of trouble.
yeah.
Yeah, the judge actually threatened Belle and said she was going to look into disciplinary actions against Belle. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Mhm.
Then maybe Belle might be out of a job there. But yeah, so EJ steps in and reminds Sophia, you didn't know who the father was. You left the baby at the
Firehouse.
firehouse. You pretended to be pregnant for a few more weeks. And you never wanted to raise this baby. You always wanted to give it up for adoption. And also the sexting thing she set up between Holly and Johnny. So basically, EJ painted her as being the total
And then
psycho.
also,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
also called her on the fact that she had not been speaking for months. She had been playing
Yeah.
this, and he's like, "Was that all an act? Because you're speaking quite well today." And the judge was like, "What?" So she's like, "I need to see some evidence." So he hands her over the records and stuff, of what the probably I don't know how he would have gotten them because he wasn't officially the attorney, but
Yeah.
when he, we'll just consider that the same modus operandi as what happens at the hospital.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Non-HIPAA compliant.
HIPAA goes out
Yeah.
of Jen, who deals with HIPAA all the time. That just don't even look at that, right?
I can't anymore.
So yeah, so he was like, here's the file, and she kind of flips through it and sees that like this girl hasn't spoken except for, you know, well, they wouldn't even know behind the scenes, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that one on. I mean, seriously, she's been in Bayview since November.
Yep.
Not speaking since November. I mean, ugh. Yeah. So no, oh, he totally read her. Yes. So she rules that yeah, basically Sophia has no standing, and Johnny and Chanel can adopt the baby.
Yeah.
So
And you
yeah.
could tell that she liked them anyway. The judge is
Yeah.
already like just, beaming, seeing them with the baby and stuff. I love that.
Yes, that was cute.
Yeah, that was
I kind of like the judge. I wish she'd be on more.
Yeah. And like I said, at least she didn't take any money under the table that we're aware of,
Yeah.
which every other judge has been doing for years on that show. So,
yeah. Well, it's Salem. I'm sure we'll see her again. Someone's gonna get in trouble.
yeah. And what was funny was that and Melinda Trask was in both
Yep.
sessions as well. But what was also kind of funny that Belle had admonished Kristen that she better not get out of line during this, and that they needed to go in with XYZ plan for the Rachel Kristen
Yeah.
case. And then Belle ends up getting the brunt of, because she said this judge does not play, and
Nope.
she's already going to be mad that you lied in court. So you need to mind your P's and Q's in there. And then Belle ends up getting, because Belle should have known better more than anybody else, kind of thing. So, and I was going to say, it's very convenient that Belle just happened to be the district attorney during the time period in which, over several months, her family was directly impacted or involved on one side or the other of numerous cases. I don't know how that works, but
Well, they keep her steadily employed. That's for sure.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, the only one who doesn't seem to get that much work is Justin.
I know.
Yeah, I hate that. I want to see Justin, even
Yeah.
if he's even better if he's Ned like.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the wrap up for this week. Did you guys have anything else?
Paulina,
Yeah.
Paulina, Abe, and now EJ's holding it over her head.
Yep.
She knows about Lexi. And I mean, to be fair, it was trying to support, even though she hates the idea, she was trying to support Lexi once she knew that she existed again and all,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so that Theo and Abe could have that opportunity, even though she's selfless about it, but for now has to keep the secret because I guess her brain, new Lexi's brain hasn't fully hatched. I don't know what the deal is, but whatever the case, whatever we're calling it,
We haven't regenerated yet.
And now probably the reason she's going to be mean Lexi instead of nice Lexi is probably because they had to take her prematurely out of they had to move her. That's why. No, but anyway, so I don't know, but yeah, so Pauline, so when EJ got wind from Rita that, I think it was from Rita, that they were the police were getting a warrant to check, the famous tunnels under the house, which should have been filled with cement decades ago. But anyway, because nothing good happens down there. So they were going to come and check it out because Kat realized that she was telling Rafe, oh, that must have been Dr. Rolf stuff that I saw when I was, on that date with EJ and started looking around. And so they think that whoever was being hidden in the what is it? What are we calling it? The tube, whatever it is,
Yeah.
that might be down there, or there might be evidence of some sort that they need to look at. So I don't know why that's not the first place everybody goes. That's my thing. So why is that not the first place everybody checks? But
Right.
anyway, they got a warrant. And so EJ promptly calls Paulina and says, "You got to call that warrant off." And she's like, "Well, I can't do that." He goes, "Oh, I think you can." So,
Yeah.
he's using his leverage on that. So, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and it looks like something's finally going to happen with that next week. The promo shows Theo walking into a room with his mom in the bed, and EJ's there.
Oh, boy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So finally, some progress with the Lexi storyline.
Yeah.
Yep. And next week we have Justin and Bonnie, and Justin finally starts reading Bonnie's book, and he's telling her this is too much like Stephanie's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot
and
to
when
mention that.
Ari was reviewing it, she kept saying that. Then she
Mhm.
tried to get Liam to look at it and not realizing, of course, that, putting him in the most awkward spot ever because not realizing he can't read much yet. And so he's sitting there, she's like, "Look at this and see what you think." And he's thinking to himself, "I don't read that much, so I don't know." But not to mock him, but just, like, how many more awkward positions are we going to put this guy
Yeah.
in? Anyway, so yeah. But
That's so-
apparently Ari was like, they've already gone to, she's like, "I just had this feeling about it sounding too much alike." And Liam was like, "Aren't all romance novels kind of
Not
alike?"
really.
And she's like, "Yeah, you're right." And besides that, they've already gone to print. So I don't know what, I think she
Mm,
said something like that. So
Okay.
so she's just kind of doing her due diligence, but the horse has already left the barn, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
yeah, and I just don't understand why Bonnie would lift like entire passages from the book. I
Do you think
mean,
it's a setup though? Do you think
Yeah.
Bonnie did? Or
oh,
do you think maybe Kate and Xander? I don't know.
no, I didn't think of this. Do you think they added
I
pages?
don't I don't know. I'm just saying, I mean, Kate didn't say anything about that I recall, but
Yeah.
I just find it weird that Bonnie would, unless she just was going by, oh, she had an idea and forgot where it came from or whatever. I don't know, but it just seems bizarre to me that, like,
Bonnie
is
is
she going to
like the
get
type.
is she going to get first print of the book and read it and be like, "This isn't my stuff," or, or what, like what,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. So I guess we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That makes sense that they would maybe slip some.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. It just occurred to me just now. I was like, maybe. I don't know. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense that Bonnie would do that unless Bonnie literally, like, say somebody wrote a song and they have like some melody in their head and not realizing it's a melody that came from
Yeah.
something in the dark recesses of their childhood memory or something like that. I mean, I'm sure that does happen, but
That happens all the time. People get sued over,
mhm, mhm.
and it's hard for the music because you could listen to it and you're like, oh yeah, that reminds me of this song, and
Yeah.
that's common.
Yeah.
But the fictitious books that are romance novels, yeah, I think that'd be actually really hard to prove
Mhm.
plagiarism. But
Yeah. But it may be specific enough. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what really went on behind the scenes on that one? They'll probably come out soon, and Kate'll be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, but Xander was in on it too, so
Yeah.
he's okay though with pissing off Justin
Uh,
and
I know.
cutting out Bonnie.
well, they're desperate to save Titans, so I guess.
Yeah.
Although Xander felt very excited about a deal that he had just put together. I didn't understand what it was. Did anybody else figure
They
out?
didn't tell us.
They just
Okay.
said it was a
He
startup
was just very
company.
excited, and then that's when he walked in and was like, "Hey, well, I've got great news." And then, Philip was like, "Did you see this about Vivian?" And he's like, "What,
Yeah.
that old bat or something?" You know, he was
Yeah.
and he's like, "What's she up to, or what's she been doing?" And he says, "Well, nothing, because she's dead." Like, and I thought it was really sweet. Xander was actually kind of sensitive to him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I realized, like, you didn't have the warm and cozies, but and he was like, "Yeah, she was." Something didn't Philip say something about how she stole my egg, my embryo, and
Yeah.
had it implanted in her, in her womb, and
Yeah.
but he said, "But I have had some warm time, some
What
moments in
was
my
it?
life
Yeah.
where Vivian was, trying to look out for me and trying to be, but he says the only mom I love this lady. The only mom I know is Kate."
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that. So anyway, but yeah, but I thought Xander was really kind of nice to him, and really kind of
Yeah.
like,
It's
hey, if
like
you need
they're
to,
mellowing.
what's that?
They're mellowing, both of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd almost forget you'd almost forget when they're in their conversations this week that Xander had beaten him within an inch of his life.
I was
Yep.
waiting for you to say
I
that.
know. I was trying to get it out.
Yeah, I love their bromance videos they come up with on social media with those two, because they're just too funny.
Yeah, they are. They're good.
Yeah, so but yeah, this plagiarism thing though, I mean, it would be, I don't know. This is a hard sell as far as a lawsuit, because even if the book comes out, they're gonna have to prove damages, and
Yep.
yeah, and I don't
And
know
if Bonnie had her original, if they did make some changes to it, and Bonnie had her original manuscript, then, which she should have, then she could show that that's not what she had. So that may not be part of it. I'm just guessing on that,
Yeah.
but anyway.
no, that makes sense. Also, next week, Sophia just walks into the Brady pub
Brady
and
Pub.
says hi to Holly and Kate.
Oh,
Uh.
she's scary. She's almost as scary as she's scarier than Rachel, actually.
Yep.
And
She out on a
Stephanie,
week? Is she just out on a weekday pass? Is she going back? I hope.
she's she's dressed the same, so she's still wearing that black
Okay.
dress with her hair up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
so it's the same day.
She just
And
needed some chowder
Yeah.
before she goes back.
yeah, I wouldn't order the chowder, but that's just me.
I wouldn't either, but
That's not my jam. I'm not into chowder.
same.
And
Yeah.
Stephanie wants to confront Owen, so we see him next week. And yeah, like I said, Theo walks into a room and sees his mom on a bed. So, yep. And is there anything else other than, I think EJ is unanimous for Diva of the Week, but that's up to you guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think for better or worse. I think worse at
Yeah.
the beginning, better at the end. I think,
Yeah.
the good diva, bad diva. He played both ends very well.
Yeah.
I
And
agree.
Christian gets honorable mention. Or
Yeah.
dishonorable mention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dishonorable. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it just, that's what cracks me up about people like EJ. Like I see people pulling off like scams that were, had a lot of thought to it, and I'm like, if you have that type of brain, why don't you use it to do something legit?
That's
Yeah.
what I've always,
Good.
I mean,
that's what I've
like,
always heard about people who get in trouble and end up in prison, that came up with all these ways they could scam, or they could take advantage of other people. And you're like, why couldn't you channel that into inventing like the iPhone or something?
Yeah.
Like it's like, or something, anyway, something
mhm.
of use. Because you
Yeah,
obviously have a brain. You're just not using it for good.
Yeah.
yeah. If you're a good con man and you're persuasive, go into sales, or
Yeah.
True.
go be a lawyer or a
Yeah.
politician.
There you
Or,
go.
Yeah.
yes, a
I think that sums
politician.
it up.
Yeah.
It's like the Bobby J.R. effect.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
That's
always
a
thought
good
Bobby
point.
Ewing was a bit of
I,
a wuss, though, to be honest.
Not
I was
in
a big
the
fan.
remake.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't see the
I
remake.
love
Oh my God.
I loved
Not
both. I
even.
loved Larry Hagman and Patrick Duffy for
Yeah.
different reasons. I loved both of them.
Yeah, but did you watch the remake?
Most of it, I did lose track of part of it, so I
Oh,
don't.
okay. Anybody okay if I tell you guys?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
Bobby brought Cliff down.
Oh, I may need to
He
go
got
back and watch this. Okay, I need to watch that then.
he
I can't remember what's
when
going on.
yeah when Larry Hagman passed away.
Okay.
All right, Jr. put in motion for Bobby to take Cliff out,
Oh,
and
Oh.
okay.
he did it.
Okay, this is worth me watching. That's
Bobby
awesome.
got even.
No, I had watched every episode of the original run, and that's
Yeah,
not something I'm necessarily proud of, but I still like till its
yeah,
dying day. I watched the original run, but anyway,
yeah.
that's not we're off topic. But anyway, yeah, that's. But
It
you're right.
turned yeah. It turned out Cliff knew Pam was alive for years
Mm.
and did not
Oh.
tell Cliff, did not
Oh,
tell Bobby or Christopher.
oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm
Holy
gonna have to
cow.
find a way to see if I can find that online somewhere. Or
Yeah,
some.
it was. Oh my God!
I'm gonna write that down.
Down. Nice.
And Bobby took him out.
See, that's what we need. We need a nighttime soap back.
Yes,
Like, we used to have Dallas and Knots Landing and Dynasty and
Dynasty.
Yeah,
Falcon Crest.
I watched all of those at some point or another. All Dallas all the way through, and Knots Landing for a good portion, at least the beginning several years. But yeah, and yeah, a little bit about Falcon Crest, and also some Dynasty as well. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool. They did bring that back.
epic. We need an epic fight between like a Joan Collins and
Linda Evans.
Evans.
Evans. We need a like a didn't they end up in the pool or in mud or something? Yeah, we need one of those somewhere.
Yeah.
Now Kate and Vivian, though that could be like if Vivian,
Oh yeah.
we know Vivian's not dead, right? I mean, Vivian's
No, he's
not
not
dead.
dead. They would not
And
kill
neither
her
is
off like
Stefan.
that.
Stefan's not dead either.
No.
I bet. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, my new show, just to mention it quickly because it's not a soap opera, is I love Ladies of London. It's on Peacock and on Bravo.
Hmm.
It's a reboot though. The first
Is it
3
reality?
seasons were a different cast. There's a new cast in season 4. And I mean, I love British people. They are just freaking awesome. They're so
Uh-huh.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
And they don't work because they're basically royalty in some sort of way or aristocrat in some sort of way, and they don't even like to, they don't like to even pretend like they're a normal person, like, oh, I don't drive, I sit in the back and call
Now, is
people on
this
the
scripted or
phone.
is this a reality show?
It's a reality show. It's not quite a housewife show.
Okay.
So yeah, but
Interesting.
it's yeah. So you have to start on season 4. You don't have to watch the first 3 seasons, but yeah, it's the season's rolling now. It is so good, and there's one woman on there. She dresses like it's the 40s. Like she has short hair and
Oh,
it's curled, and she has a magpie flying around her house, and like it's just insane. And it's so weird too seeing them because they're not Hollywood people, so like everybody has their own British teeth, and there's no Botox really anywhere, and you know what I mean, like everybody's real natural looking too, and half the cast is American though too, so they kind of come off as being kind of silly. But yeah, the British, you can tell the British people are kind of snobby and looking down on the American cast, but it's really good. You
Hmm.
should just watch the first episode and you would thank me, like, this cast is really freaking awesome.
Awesome. I hadn't heard about it. That's fun.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Marianne, sorry I missed you. We know
Yeah.
she's busy,
Yeah.
busy with her grandbaby today, so.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne.
I haven't
Marianne's probably really pooped about this time.
Oh, yeah.
She's probably pretty tired at this point. Oh, is that James?
That's the other kitty.
Now,
Is that
what's
Caddy or is that James?
James?
That's James.
James, okay. He's bigger than I thought. I don't know.
Oh my God, he's huge.
This cat literally has 9 lives and he's used about 7 of them so far.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
He's
like
been shot. Hasn't he been shot?
Yeah, he got shot 8 years ago. He almost lost his leg.
It's crazy.
Oh,
He is a sweetheart. Oh,
Yeah.
he's so pretty. So pretty.
We're going to turn this into a cat show, huh,
I was
James?
gonna say, and you know, that would be the one thing that would get me out of witness protection. Witness protection. No.
He's like, who are these people? Why are they talking about me?
Oh, so sweet. Oh, Carrie, you should just have a channel where you just let your cats sit on your lap and purr while you rub them, and I would totally subscribe. Look at him; he's just like, he's like, oh, sweet. Oh, anyway,
Yeah.
I guess we bored Sutton, didn't we?
Yeah, she's taking a nap.
Okay, yeah.
She's behind me sleeping.
Okay,
Her pulling took a lot of her energy. She
Yeah.
needed that.
yeah.
She seems a little sickly. She's a little congested, so
Aw.
she's
Aw.
been sleeping a lot today. And then there's James. So,
James.
alrighty. Well,
Okay.
maybe we'll go 3 for 3 and try to get the other cat up here, but
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
she's
you have
outside.
another one?
Caddy's not having it tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and she's the bitchy one. So
Oh,
Oh, that's funny. There always has to be one, right? In every reality show, whether it's cats or women. Oh, all right.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
men, but you know, anyway.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Now, is there a show next week?
Oh, it's
I
Easter.
don't know.
Let's see.
I mean, I can do it. It depends if I have a co-host.
Oh, that's right, because it's Easter next weekend.
Yeah,
God, did March just fly by?
for real.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
cannot believe it's already.
we'll discuss it next. Can you make it next week, Jen?
I
know you're
can, yeah.
possible. You can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
As far as I know right now, I can.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds good. Sounds
Which
like a
things
plan.
change around here, but yeah. As far
Yeah.
as I know.
Okay.
All
right.
righty. Have a good week,
Good
everybody.
guys.
Take
Night,
care.
lady.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.